I don't have, but maybe before I put it in these big jumbo bags, I put her to the selector, you know. And when you put it through the selector, it is more cleaner, it's more cleaner and the less percentage of humidity, and it's okay. First I will show you. I put it through the selector and then into the big bags. I do it before on it. It was okay, except that one time when there is an insect problem.
Okay, yeah. Has the demand for soya changed over time?
But yeah, it's going good for me. There is a bigger demand for soya in the last few years, and it will be bigger I hope in the next period, next decade, or I don't know. It must be like that. I don't know, because the Serbian soya is GMO free, and you know there is more people in the European Union who want to have non-GMO products, or there is a lot of people in the whole world, you know, and I think they need a GMO-free soya. And GMO-free soya are going a lot of thousands of products in the market or in some food industry, and it must be good.
This is my next question. In 2009, Serbia banned the trade and cultivation of genetically GMO products. How did this affect you?
I don't know. It don't affect me, because before that there is also no GMO soya, and I don't know. It don't have some special impact on.
Okay.
I don't know. But now Serbia maybe want to cancel that ban from GMO products. It's not good, of course, for the thousands of reasons. But I don't know. We'll see. But
okay,
you don't have some special effect, because all soya before that is GMO free and
GMO free. Okay, And you think it should stay GMO free?
Yeah, I'm sure about it.
Okay, And you said there is more demand for soya. How has this affected you?
I don't know. Maybe it don't have a real effect. It's just give me a hope to make a good business, to have more ulaganja, kako da mu kažem sad.
Or investicije.
Da more invest in my business, or honestly, I believe in it, but you know, it is a matter of some politics, some big dealers, and something. It's very hard to describe. You know, it's very complicated, but I believe in that story.
Now we come a little bit about the land. How much land do you cultivate?
400 hectares.
Okay. And who is the owner of the land or the farm you work on?
It's me, other people from countryside who don't have their own machinery, and the state.
Okay.
I have a lot of my big part of that 400 hectares is my own. Some part of that I read from some people who don't have machinery, and I read from the state on that three kinds of owner, and kako kažem.
You
understand me?
And how did you get your land?
My own land? I get it from, kako se kaže nasljedstvo? Geapt from father and grandfather, buy it from credit, buy it for cash. I don't know, a lot of ways too.
And you already said it's you and the state and some other producers who don't have machinery who have access to the land. Are there other people who have access to your land?
To my land?
Yes.
I'm not sure that I understand the question there.
Are there other people who can use the land, who are allowed to produce on your land, or is it just...
My land?
Yes.
No, it's just I'm the only producer on my land. I only have allowed to work on it.
And on the land that you rent from the state, it's only just you?
Only me, yeah, because there is a contract between me and every other producer with the state, with the local samouprava.
Verwaltung,
Yeah. There is some contracts for 1 year or 3 years, or depends of the period, and I'm the only user in that period.
Okay, yeah. What does the land you work on mean to you?
But it means everything for me. Literally everything, because I like the job. The job is on movement. You're not sitting in the one place. You can live well with that land. It's everything.
Yeah.
For me, my family, everything.
What do you want to happen to your land in the future?
Nothing special. Just to maybe to buy my own land. And left it to my I don't know, I have just a daughter now, maybe left to my children, and like my father and grandfather left to me, I will left to them, to my children, and that's the point. I don't know. Okay.
And what would you like to avoid happening to your land? What would you not like?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably with my old land, it couldn't happen anything. I'm just thinking about that. But with the land, with the state land, with the land which I rent from the state, it could happen a lot of things. There is some problems with politicians, local tycoons, some frauds. It could happen everything. Nobody will know that.
Yeah.
But my own land is my own land. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure. It's very smooth times, here in Serbia, and nobody knows what will happen there. They will change the government. They will change every government are working for someone else, and there is a lot of interest, a lot of lobbies. It's very complicated,
Is this the biggest difference between your land and the land you rent? Would you say?
But the biggest difference is because. My own land is my own. I don't need to pay the rent, and the rents for the state land are bigger and bigger for each year, and for every new contract, the price for the state land is bigger, and you need to pay rent for that land, and of course other inputs, and that is the biggest difference. But it's okay. It's good land. You can take a bigger parcels from some 20, 30, 40, 50 hectares from the state. It's good. You don't using time to go 1 hectare, 2 hectares, 3 hectares. You spend more time, more fuel, and it's good.
Okay. What changes have you noticed in your area in the Vojvodina over time?
In which way do you have some?
In general, but also regarding agriculture.
Generally, a lot of people, young people, move to the bigger cities, but on the other side, not a lot of people. There is in some small village you have 3 very big producers with a lot of machinery, a lot of land, and they will stay on the countryside, and that is in every village you have some producer like me, and more in some bigger villages with 10,000 people or 5 you have 20 producers like me, in some near Novi Sad, where is the first class of the land, you have some lot of producers, 30 producers like me in some village, But that is more wealthy region of Vojvodina, and not like here. But I don't know. That is, but I don't know. There is a lot of progress in land cultivating, progress in the meaning of better, more expensive machines. There is some progress, yeah.
How do you feel about those changes?